While everyone cries, while everyone is in their feeling, I'm preparing myself for the next altcoin pump. I'm preparing myself for the next market explosion. You see, retail investors are crying right now. They're literally in their feelings. They're boo-hooing. They're like, why can't the whales play nice? Why can't the institutions let me hang around in crypto? Bro, don't you get it? That's the whole game, is to keep your ass out of the market while they accumulate and then bring you in so you can buy tops as you feel great about it and then get dumped on. Stare, I'm not going and I'm never going to go. Listen, this is the time to really start building. This is the time to really start clearing your head and getting ready for the next crypto pump. Because, bro, man, you got to understand, this market's not going to be like this forever. It's not going to be like this forever, okay? It's actually going to go up and to the right real soon. When? I don't know, and you don't know. But you know who does know? The whales, the institutions that have insider knowledge of everything that's freaking going on in this market now. You see, I mean, these guys have just gained control over the last couple of years. Big institutions, BlackRock, even the freaking Trump administration has just gained control of this crypto market. We're just going to have to say it for what it is. These guys are playing whale games, hardcore, and honestly, they're kind of greedy. They're not even letting the shit go up. It seems like, bro, like every 2 or 3 weeks, we're dealing with some crash, some sort of just freaking body slam financially. And it's really just making regular investors just fatigued. I'm just seeing it everywhere. I'm seeing it in my rooms. I'm seeing it in the comments. I'm seeing it in other rooms on Telegram. I mean, folks are just bickering and complaining and acting like they know it all and no one else does. I even had a live stream I think it was last night, when a bunch of guys started talking about their stock portfolio dividends. Like, when was that ever cool? It's like, good luck, buddy. I hope you're making at least 10% a year on your profits, because you know what? Inflation is going at about 8% every year. So for me, stocks, not interested. But I am interested in these low prices on these altcoins. I am so interested in these low positions on these meme coins. How they've so quickly been forgotten. How they so quickly have been thrown and cast aside. Okay? When we all know that altcoins rip when it comes time. When is that going to happen? I'll tell you when it's going to happen. It's going to happen when Bitcoin dominance drops to around 40% and Ethereum starts to absolutely explode past all-time highs. That's when this market, in terms of altcoins, will go. Okay? Now, the question is, are you going to wait for the altcoin market to present itself? Or are you going to prepare yourself now? Are you going to start getting into coins right now? I mean, these nerdy majors I'm getting into right now. Cardano, it's at like 55 cents. I mean, it's nearing last bear market lows. I mean, I think it was in the 30 cents or 20 some cents range was bear market lows for Cardano, last bear market. And it's at 51 cents right now. I mean, that is low. I'm picking up Cardano. I'm loving Sui right now also. Now this Sui's still 10x. No, it's about a little under 10x from its previous bear market lows. You know, I think it was at like 33 cents or something like that. A year or two ago. Now it's at $2. I think it's perfect time to start scaling into SUI, and everything that has to do with SUI. I'm still holding my Cetus protocol, which is a DEX play on SUI. All DEX plays are in play, by the way. Aerodrome, still got that. I just did a video on Aerodrome. I'm drawing a blank. Even Pancake Swap. Pancake Swap should be pretty hot because of what's going on with Binance right now. I'm telling you guys. Oh, also AI. Let's talk about AI right now. Talbot, which is the DEX on BitTensor, which BitTensor is probably the biggest AI coin out there right now. Hey, it's still going. It's still going. You can still scale into this stuff. I don't see these coins going any lower. And I think that's the main telltale sign that altcoin season eventually will happen. Even if we have a bear market now and we go into 2026 with a new push, because I again, is the 4-year cycle dead? You know, it remains to be seen. But I think these cycles are going to start getting shorter and shorter. I think the bear markets are going to get shorter and shorter because institutions are already in here and they're holding. They're holding for the most part. Bitcoin is not going to go down that much anymore. I mean, personally, I think we're in a correction right now. I think the bull run will continue. But even if we drop under the 50-week EMA, where that signifies a bear market for most analysts, including, I really respect him, Ben Cowan, it's still going to be an altcoin season at some point, okay? You're just going to have to just come to terms with that. But I understand, dude. You can't be putting your money in the market for long. You got to take it out and pay bills, right? You gotta, that's a war of attrition. That's what's going on in this market right now, is that a lot of folks are having to leave the market because they can't keep money in the market for long, and even if a coin goes down, you get pissed, but bro, like, this is what I'm telling myself, is that you gotta stick around. You gotta keep watching this market every day. You gotta start putting little bits into these coins, especially now while they're low. There's probably 100 coins that are gonna go crazy in this next altcoin season. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the altcoin gold rush is upon us. It's just that nobody's caring to buy a shovel, buy a pick right now. Nobody's caring to do it because the overall sentiment is low. The overall sentiment is bearish. But I'm bullish when the overall sentiment is bearish, and I'm bearish when the overall sentiment is bullish, okay? And I have not wavered from that. And if anything, it's more real than it's ever been for me. I have been tested beyond belief with this market, especially now that I have Telegram groups, and I got a Discord that's about to drop, guys. And I'm having to talk to folks that are just in different mindsets, and it's just the same for me, man. Is that if you're gonna be in this market, you're gonna have to weather these storms. You're gonna have to get out and touch grass, go to a museum, go, throw the ball with the kid, go to a dance recital, get your mind off of this market, but come right back to it the next day and look at it from a real strategic view, okay? Look at it from 30,000 feet up and look down. The macro view, man, will keep you here, will keep you sane. Because if you're just looking at this market from day to day, week to week, you're gonna pull your hair out, bro. You're gonna pull your hair out. And I'm here to say, of course, not financial advice, but I'm scaling into stuff, and I plan to have a great 2026. And I don't see these going much lower. I'm willing to go down with the ship. This is money that I can't afford to lose. So, Just putting that out there, and I don't want to see people, putting in money that they can't afford to lose, because that's going to be stressful, So even if it's like $100 that you can afford to lose, then put it in strategically, Join my inner circle, join my rocket room. I have a Discord dropping. This channel's exploding, because even in the lowest sentiment times, this channel's exploding. Why? Because, bro, I'm just here, man. I'm not going. I'm never gonna go. Let's go.